proud to be a midget. The only thing more intense than my midget pride is my hate for tall people, or as we like to call them, biggers. Small power! Our ancestors been fighting this battle for years.
Segregation was strictly enforced in public restrooms and at water fountains. Even food was segregated.
We're the master race. God made us in his image.
Right. Oh no, we don't serve your kind. Get your bigger ass out of here. See what? We don't want your kind living round here, boy.
I've been harassed, called names. My wife was called a bigger lover.
Well, that's not as bad as getting hit by a chair.
Episode 36, the 36th President of the United States of America was Lyndon B. Johnson. He is probably best known for murdering the best-looking Kennedy.
Unboxing Eric, he's just a little guy. How can he cause this much drama? Watch him fly. Unboxing Eric.
Look at me. I'm flying with balloons.
He was our little guy. He was an annoying little twerp, but he was a little twerp.
How do you
Eric.
stop this thing?
Unboxing Eric. Our little twerp.
I can see Kelly Clarkson's house from here.
Our little perfection.
How far till I get to Stearns?
Thank you, Howard, for bringing us this gift.
Get me down from here, you motherfucker.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
I think I am gonna be sick.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
Hello, Stern.
Unboxing Eric.
Heyo! Welcome to Unboxing Eric.
We are back.
We are. Did you miss us? I missed us. I missed Eric. I missed the little guy. Wondering what he was up to, who he was calling, how was Idol doing? Electra, how are you? How was your vacation?
Really good. It was great. How about you?
Good, good. If you watch Catch 22, you heard she got her back blown out, people. That's right. Sex. That's right. She got some sex.
That doesn't mean sex. It might just mean that I slept wrong on it.
Or she fell. One of the two. One was probably more pleasurable than the other. Speaking of floor sex, I know a guy who likes to fall asleep on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, Luigi Greenberg.
Hello. I told the full story on my show on Friday.
Oh, you finally confessed.
I finally told the full story. Yeah, I was drunk. I was very drunk.
Yeah. People,
It was awesome.
He heard Eric's rubbing thing and me talking about the rubbing thing, and he fucked a tiger skin rug. People, we do it. We're human. We're human. Sometimes animals. Sometimes we fuck animal rugs. We hope there's not a picture of it.
You know, I don't think I mentioned the rug actually in my story. Now that I think about it,
that's like confessing to the murder, but not the grape. No, I just killed her. Did you do anything before you killed her? Nope, just killed her. Hey-o.
Yeah, just fell asleep. Just fell asleep on the floor. That's all I did.
Yeah. But so you just mentioned that you left a steak out to collect flies.
I
That's all
did.
you
I
admitted
did
to.
tell the story of the steak. Yes.
Yeah. Just let a good old steak. I'm a vegetarian, and I even wouldn't let a steak rot. Like I'd at least go in the fridge. I'm sure wifey wasn't too pleased to see that steak over there that she marinated all day long for you. We're here fighting for the
No,
win.
wait. I was cooking. It was me the one cooking.
No. I'm sorry. Okay, so you're a sissy. He doesn't even cook. He cooks in his own home and he has a wife. Oh, my God.
No, she was gone. That was the whole point of the story.
Well, then you don't eat. That's what we do. As men, we don't eat. We go raw. Electra, did you miss this? This is
Yeah.
serious.
Let's just say yes. But hey, look at what we got. Some super chats from associate producer Ralph, a.k.a. Cardiff Electric.
Oh, hey, no doxing here. And pre-show
was that
chats do
doxing?
not count towards the goal. But they do count towards the goal in our hearts. So thank you.
He's super chatting pre-show so that
This is
I
not
can't
gonna
be
good.
accused of watching this crap. Yay!
No. I knew that was going to end.
It says associate producer Ralph. I don't see Cardiff anywhere near it.
I don't
Okay,
know what a
nothing to do with
Cardiff.
Cardiff then.
What is a Cardiff?
I was wrong. I could be wrong.
I know what a carburetor is. Barely.
Around
but
December,
thank
around December-ish, right before Christmas, you'll hear a familiar voice who was associate producer Ralph.
Oh, who?
Where will
It was me. I was associate. I was
Sorry.
associate producer Ralph for one episode.
Okay.
I remember.
Electra, we're a little bit of the vacation tarded, they call it.
Idiot.
Yeah, my brain don't work.
Yeah, we're vacation idiots right now. We're still sort of there. But thank you so much, APR. That's what I'm going to call you, so I don't have to say the whole name. I'm going to shorten it. That's what I do here. So yes, this is Unboxing Eric the Actor, a show where we listen to the tapes. Go to the tape. We're just doing a giant... they threw a red flag, and we're doing a giant reprocess, and we're seeing where everything went wrong and where everything went right with Eric. And we're up to call 143, which is amazing. And we just hit the 7th out of 12th.
Oh, boy.
7 out of 12.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hello. How are you?
Luigi?
Yeah?
What happened? Why'd you say hello?
Is
Are there
Casey
aliens?
not frozen for anybody else?
Not for me.
Oh, boy.
This man
Casey
refuses.
is totally frozen on
Your
my
internet-
end.
you have,
your
like,
your
one
internet went
bar.
out.
Oh,
Your internet
boy.
went out because you
Well, I hear you
refused.
fine.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Now I'm
All
gonna
right,
yell
let
at you.
me
Now I'm
leave and
gonna
come
yell
back.
at you. Okay, yeah, you hold on. Before you
Wonderful.
leave, don't leave without it in the. Okay, now go ahead. Now, no, now you got it. All right, people. Now I'm gonna yell at Luigi while he's not here. This man is doing this off of Wi-Fi. That is what I say.
Weirdo.
Boom. All right. No, don't call him a
Wi-Fi.
weirdo. He's back too
Wi-Fi.
quick for that. You got to do the weirdo right when he leaves.
That's okay.
Luigi,
He knows.
hi.
I'll tell him to
Not a
his face.
weirdo.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. He's back. Look, it's not the weirdo. Not a
I
weirdo.
blame your internet because it was only you.
Why do I blame my internet?
I could hear DJ Electra just fine. Everything else was going well.
He just doesn't like you, Casey.
It makes no sense. I watched on the TV screen and heard us, and everything was fine. And you went 0. But anyway, Luigi, plug your goddamn computer in, please. In the future, when you can get around to it. I know you're busy. A busy man, he has to just bend over and plug it in.
I've explained this to you. I've explained.
He has to go downstairs and get the wire.
No.
And then walk upstairs and plug it in.
I have a large house and I'm on a different end that is not wired, and I have to get a lot of stuff wired.
I'm so rich, I can't do it.
How many
That's what I
bathrooms do you have, Luigi?
It's in the teens. I forget.
How many bathroom sinks do you have?
It's in the 30s. I forget.
Oh, dang.
Bitch, when you charge by the hour, you don't count bathrooms, and you sure as hell don't wire your computer.
I haven't
sit in the
made it. I haven't made it to count all of the bathrooms yet.
God, man.
Love
Just
it.
a rich caveman over in like a pocket of your house. Get over here. Join the rest of the world, please. Why can't you get your whole setup near a modem?
I'm outside. I'm outside
He's out.
right now.
He got kicked out.
I'm at my summer home.
Whoa. You're not doing yourself any favors.
I'm at my summer home at Where's that place where the rich people go in New York? I forget.
The Hamptons.
The Hamptons. I'm at my summer home in the Hamptons.
Oh, you're lying. Oh,
now you pick up on the fact that I'm lying?
I am on vacation still. My satire measure is, I don't even know what it's called. That's how bad I am right now. Okay, can we get to some real stuff? This isn't about you, Luigi. It's not about my new awesome hat. And this is not about her awesome Division Bell shirt. No!
Your hat kind of looks like a condom.
This is my Tim
The
Pool.
reservoir tip.
Well, we know what fucking she's thinking about. My God. And your face kind of looks like a vagina. That shirt. The shirt. Not your face. Not your face. This is so us. All right. Let's get
Welcome back, y'all.
You know what else is back? Ack Attack. No!
Back. Attack.
Luigi probably can't see or hear this with his Ethernet or without his. Did you see that, Luigi?
Yes, I did. Wait a minute.
Congratulations.
Wait. There's just a giant reveal here.
A reveal?
Is shocking. A reveal.
Darren
Yes.
reveal?
Doopa Doopa Doo is Bronson Pinchot?
Is that a chatter?
Yes.
Okay.
Bronson Pinchot is right before you left a couple weeks ago. Bronson Pinchot chatted here, and then after I made a joke about Barky Bartockamule, and then Bronson Pinchot's been Bartockamus, whatever.
I like Bartockamule though.
And then Bronson Pinchot's been showing up at Skeptical Robot, but no, I did not know it was Dooba Dooba Doo. You fooled me.
What if I told you that there was never any, no Balky? He didn't exist. He was just a figment of Larry's imagination because Larry was sort of a shut-in, a Joker type. It's a 7 situation, or not a 7, but
I would say,
fight club
don't
situation.
be ridiculous.
Set you up, and he knocks him down, people. He did it. You did it. Also, thank you to our wonderful mods. We'll do this early in the show.
Yes.
Doopa Doopa Doo, Andrea, Bronson Pinchot.
Even if they lie to us, filthy liars.
Hey, that's your job. Your job is to lie to me. Tell me I'm amazing.
No,
That
Bronson
is your
Pinchot, when that showed up in the chat, it really made me laugh really hard. So well done, Doopa Doopa Doo.
And thank you, mods. You guys are awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
First shirt of the night. Bartockamule. Hold on. Bartockamule.
Why did I think Bartockamule? I don't know why I thought that.
It's a kingdom.
It's Bartockamus.
From the kingdom Bartockamule.
I think it's when I say it. When I say it with an accent, I say it that way. Bartockamule.
What's wrong with you? All right. DJ Electra, are you ready for the call recap? We haven't done a call recap, so we need a recap. What happened? What happened to call 142? Our last episode was one call. So, Electra, can you let us know in the call breakdown, in the call recap, what happened? What happened?
Okay, here we go. Recap of call 142. Artie Ace bandages his penis for Rescue Me. ETM got the porn, threw it out. ETM watches porn without J.O. ETM doesn't know if he has... Oh, jerking off. ETM doesn't know if he has door locks. John doesn't knock. Brandy Taylor, gigantic titties too. Eric Raw Dogs, a whole porn. Dream Dave, pool float. Monica, sweetheart. ETM chooses cell phone. The porns are hidden. John knows ETM's horny schedule.
Yes, she did it, folks. She always does it. She has yet to not do it except when she falls asleep.
On there.
Yes, it was a heavy porn episode. But some things that I think we should point out here is he got the porn shipped in from the Stern Show, found the dirty porn, made Jan walk down to a trash can miles away and threw it out, so he says. And then the ones that he kept, he would watch, not jerk off, and then go back to it later when he rubbed into his bed. And so he then had Jan put them up in like a cabinet where Eric couldn't reach. So imagine like you go to a guy and you're like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. You get me one of those, the cabinet thing. Oh, you're going to jerk off. Yes. So I wouldn't want someone knowing my horny schedule that well.
We've all been there.
Yeah. But that is last week's call. And now we are up to April and May.
That was a call from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, we have taken a giant vacation. And yet Eric's still here. It's amazing. Thank you, Eric. But yes, we are up to April and May of 2007. This is late April of 2007. So we're kind of getting near some, like when you start thinking about it, we're halfway through the years. If you just take the years from when he started calling and when we started tracking to now, we're kind of a little less than halfway, but we're creeping through these calls. So, call your friends now before it's too late. Oh wait, they're recorded. You can watch them whenever. Never mind. All right. We have done that. And there's something in this episode tonight that is not Eric, but it's so amazing, and I forgot about it that we're gonna take a 2-minute aside, and we're gonna watch it because it's mentioned. A name is mentioned, and then when I searched that name, this thing came up, and I want to play it for Electra. This is gonna be what will Electra think, and I'm just gonna whisper to Luigi, Electra, cover your ears for a second, please. Really do it. Cover your ears. So you don't hear. And I'll wave. Okay. I'm a gay papa. Okay. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Can I come back now? I can come back?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay.
I just want chat, I swear to God, don't tell her because it will be fun. And if you do tell her, shame him. Shame him in the chat, whoever told her, because
so luxurious.
It is not real.
I'm excited. Let's watch
I put it on a loop on a run, and it is not real. It might be it might be the thing that got me into Stern. Just hearing that at the very beginning of my Stern days.
I remember one time hearing that at the gym and trying to lift weights and like just losing my shit and like losing my balance with weights in my hands.
Every true Howard Stern fan, this is funny, has a story like this. I've run into it where you almost died because of Howard Stern.
Yeah.
My story goes like this. I was riding a bike and Artie was in there with Bigfoot and I don't remember who else, but it was like 3 people. And they were just going back and forth, and Artie was dying laughing, and I could not go straight on the bike, and I almost veered into a dump truck because I was laughing so hard. I had to stop. I was on my way to a job working for Scientologist Florist as a delivery. This was early Hollywood, baby.
Wow. Nothing says Hollywood than that. More Hollywood than that.
They're like, LRH says have a good day. I'm like, well, LRH is a motherfucking cheapskate. Pay me more, motherfuckers.
By the way, I want to point out, I'm surprised we didn't catch on to it. It was when DJ Electra was doing the recap, she really emphasized one point of it, and I'd love it if we make a drop out of it, where she goes, gigantic titties. That was great. I loved that.
Yes, we're gonna have to add that to the little playlist I have.
My balls.
Oh yes,
on their grave.
Yes,
Aliens. Boobs.
Yes, I do have something like that, but that one is specific, and we will put in another request, 32 at a time. People, it's when you got a voice like this, you got to use it. All right, let's get to the calls. We're already 18 minutes into the show.
What's the thing that we're gonna watch that you were just made me take my headphones off for?
Well, we're gonna watch it when it comes up into the show. In the show.
Okay.
When it organically happens. It is coming up tonight.
Awesome.
We wouldn't like brush by your clit without finishing the job. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're doing over here. Although we might fall asleep beforehand, so your clit might get no more action. I'm just saying, leave us alone with your dirty clits. All right, here we go, folks. A little unboxing. Eric.
Okay, you're
Eric
welcome.
the Midget, you're on the air.
Good morning.
What's your miserable story?
Like Scott the engineer went and had Wendy's for dinner. Eric the Midget, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What can we do for you?
As exciting as ever.
Well, I was calling because last week Lisa did a story about me and did not include an interview with me at all, and she made me come off as being desperate. And I want to know what the fuck that was all about.
Lisa, you want to come in and explain yourself to Eric? You make him sound desperate.
Explain yourself to me.
I don't get the vibe that Eric's desperate.
She's not here yet, Howard. Oh, she's not.
Oh. She's not here yet, Eric.
Call back. No.
I'll put you on hold till she gets in. She can just... What do you mean she made it sound like you were hard up for chicks?
No, not for that, for a job.
Oh, well,
That's right, yeah.
But you are. I got.
No, not hard up for chicks. Not hard up for chicks. That's amazing, though, right? That right there, you're going to hear this quite a few times, but that is a stuttering John move. He attacks, someone says anything negative about him to stop the other people piling on. He thinks that stopping that first one will stop the pile on. Never works. When did it ever work? Never. Yeah. So Eric, wants a job. Wants a jobby job. Or they make it seem like Eric wants a job. I think he was in he never needed money. It was more about having a purpose always. I think with Eric in a job. Because listen to the jobs he picks.
Eric always just wanted to feel normal. So
look at me when you walk into an arena.
he didn't want to work. He just wanted to do what other normal people did.
I just want somewhere to go.
Yeah, and to get out of the house.
I got tape of you begging for a job on the voicemail that you leave.
I was not begging. I was just saying I need a job. I've been living off SSI for...
I wasn't begging. I just needed to survive. What are you not getting about this?
I just called a very powerful person and said I need a job.
I am not begging, but I will die. What don't you understand about this? What are you not getting? I cannot feel my feet. I'm going into coma. What do you get? What do you mean?
For about 14 years. Now it's time.
Then you should be desperate.
After 14 years, he's desperate.
But Eric, it is understandable. I mean, you do have multiple handicaps. I know you want a job, but like the jobs he wants to go work for the Maloof brothers as a greeter in Las Vegas.
No, here in Sacramento at the arena.
Oh.
At the arena, you want to greet.
Welcome to the Kings. Light the beam. So when the Sacramento Kings win a game, they have this thing called Light the Beam, and they have this big light that shines in the middle of the city all the way to the sky. So everyone in the city can look up and see, like, oh, the Sacramento Kings won tonight. He didn't make it to Light the Beam, but I can hear Eric in my ear going, Light the beam, light the beam. So that one's for you Sacramento Kings fans, for you 0 of them in our audience with these numbers. There's no way you're a Sacramento King. I don't even know anyone in Sacramento. I think it's a fake town.
3 people.
People are coming for a good time. They'll see you sitting there.
That'll cheer 'em
What
up.
are you going to say?
Light the beam.
Well, where I wanted to work.
Hi there. I'm your short, misshapen host.
Here's the tape probably Lisa heard. Hey, Lisa. Lisa's here now. You made Eric sound desperate. He's upset.
Which story?
About him wanting a job. He's not desperate for a job. He just wants to work.
And unlike Shuli, you didn't interview me. Usually when Shuli does a story about me, he interviews me about it.
Oh,
that's right. We got to give it up for Shuli.
His journalistic integrity.
Shuli's doing that fact-checking. He does that opposite of that Carl song. Shuli actually does the fact check.
Well, Eric, not
He's
to
got a
take
point.
Not to take anything away from you, but I work on.
I'm sure it had to do with like, what the fuck did that Wack Packer say? Hold on, let me call him again. Just
She doesn't remember.
Well, no, it wasn't that you didn't remember. You're just reading your own notes. Like that can't be right. Let me call again. Really? That's what happened to you, Jeff the Drunk? Okay, well, let me just double
So
check.
many stories. I need to hear the story. Do we have it?
Well, I'll play you his tape. Tell me if he sounds desperate.
She
He
doesn't
wasn't
remember.
desperate. He just wants a job.
Let me hear.
All right.
You know, we deal with this sometimes, Luigi. Sometimes these ladies, when they got the big jugs and giant titties, it takes some of the brain meat. It's like the brain meat went
That's
into the
fair.
boobs.
Did Lisa have giant titties?
According to her and no one else, or Beth, according to her and one other lady who was in on it, some sort of joke on the rest of us. Yes, enormous. But according to my eyes and everyone else's eyes, no.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
She was a tiny little lady.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was like one of those teardrop tits where the entire top half is missing and it, all the weight's in the bottom, just that bottom inch, just a it's a mercury sort of weight where you just don't expect it when you pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
You want
We
to go
called
about
those-
that a little bit longer?
We called those banana tits when I was a kid.
Banana tits.
See, that was worth it. I went a long way, but we got banana tits out.
I knew what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant.
Electra, sometimes you got to just dig, and the gold's down there.
Calling to see if you guys could.
Wait, you got more?
No, I was just going to say all of our childhoods were the same essentially.
Yeah. Banana tits, being called a weirdo because you're rubbing on your bed. Yeah, same thing.
Please seriously help me get a job. So no pun intended, and you was serious.
It's hard to understand, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting every other word.
I forget it then.
Was this the voicemail he left on Jackie's? Remember we did a story about he called...
It's a voicemail he left for somebody.
Yeah, I tried calling the serious tip line, and I accidentally hit the wrong button.
Are you sure I didn't do a headline on you? You're thinking of an entire 1-minute story?
Well, you announced on the show.
Are you talking about the headlines in here? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, so Eric wants to make it clear that he's not desperate for a job. He would like a job. Okay? Does that satisfy you?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Are you reaching out to others? Have you talked to somebody else about a job?
I tried talking to a contact that I have at WWE Films.
Oh, what do you want to do for them?
Well,
I tried contacting spacemen. It didn't really work.
A contact?
He's oddly specific with his wildest dream.
It is weird.
Helping with promotions or whatever.
Well, I'm going to keep... we have a little job board. I'm going to see if...
Why doesn't he go to...
We're going to see 2 grown men wrestle to the death. Here
Yeah,
our
the
promotions
face of wrestling. The face of wrestling should be
It's
Eric.
a folded football in a wheelchair.
Vince McMahon's office. Oh, hi, Eric.
Everyone, to introduce this modern term of wrestling and the year ahead of us, here's Chris Benoit's dying upper torso. It's rotting upper torso. That's maybe gone too far.
I mean, you must belong to some organizations or you're followed by somebody.
Yeah.
Why aren't you asking them to help you?
When I see Eric, I think physical excellence.
Yes, definitely.
To find a job.
Well, I haven't gotten back into the LPA yet, but I
Little
will.
People's Association.
Right.
Yes, the LPA, the Little People.
All right, well, I'm going to keep my eyes open, okay, and ears open.
Surely they must have a bulletin board full of jobs.
All right, Eric?
They do, but it's too high. I want to. If I could work anywhere, I'd volunteer at LPA and put that job bulletin board just like a foot out of reach.
They always have some special people working at the grocery store.
And I'd put a stool that's like across the room, but I'd glue it to the ground. So every one of them would walk up, jump, not reach it. Oh, there's a stool. Walk over the stool, try to pick up the stool.
You're so mean.
What I'm saying is I would...
Don't stop him. Let him keep going.
Yeah, I was going to have a net pick him up on the way back, but fine, you ruined it for me. I was going to Home Alone.
Okay, thank you.
Been hitting the porno we sent you?
No, not lately.
All right.
Oh,
Not lately,
ungrateful little midget.
Oh, she knows him so well. But he didn't say not ever. He just said not lately. I got a lot in. When it first came, my hand's still sore. Oh my God.
His crab claw.
His crab claw. Yes. People, let's call 143. Call 143.
In the book.
There we go. She finally woke up in the books. She's like Hawk Tua. She was asleep there for a little while, but she finally woke up. No charges. You beat the charges, Hawk Tua. Congratulations. All right. Call 143. Eric the Midget complaining about the news department. Oh, get used to that, Electra. That is a hint and a taste of things to come. Lisa takes shits at work, but also made ETM sound desperate. And that is a fact. She takes shits at work. Electra, when you were a nurse, did you poop at work or did you just always poop at home?
I didn't even have time to pee at work.
So no pooping.
Of course not.
Do women poop and pee at the same time?
What? Are you really asking me that?
Can you poop without peeing?
I don't think so.
Okay. I had questions.
We're not so different.
I had a lot to think about on vacation. I was just sitting there on the sand going, can they just poop without peeing? Does one hole block the other? Is it like a stop sign?
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is 100% true. I asked my wife the same question once.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Everyone's making fun of it out there is waiting on the answer. So
Totally asked.
There's some things that ChatGPT just can't help you with, Electra.
Yeah.
Also, ETM wants to be an Arco greeter and light the beam. ETM will help WWE with pre-promotion. I saw the pre-promotion clip. It just popped up on my feed. That's something that we're going to have to play too. It is fucking one of the funniest things ever on the show. In ETM, not back in the Little Person's Association. I don't think he's ever in it the entire time he's in the show. And so, not back in there yet. That is call 143. Who's ready for call 144? I thought I saw Delta Zero put up something, but I don't see it.
It's a milestone chat. I'm trying to find it too. Now I'm like,
these stupid milestone chats. They told us they were going to put them. There's Delta. I'm looking. You're looking. So just keep looking, Electra. We'll find it.
I think I passed it, but it did say rug shagger on it.
Well, I don't know if I want to show that. Why am I looking for this? God damn it. All right,
Rug
there
shagger.
it is.
That's you, Luigi.
7 months. Delta Zero. I think we said it this morning. Did we say it this morning to you or someone else? You can't kill it now. Hey.
There's
my cat.
There's another one too.
Yeah, thank you for being a member for 7 months, Delta Zero. That's awesome. We love you. And we got another one from.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, his cats are flipping out. So I get to take over, and we got Beast Mode. What's up, Beast Mode? He's celebrating 6 months of membership. Hit that like, everyone. Thank you so much. Also for being a member. Hack Rider, a Trisexual, Daylord, however you know.
Identify.
I don't like that last one. That last one sounds a little fruity.
Daylord, I think it's hilarious.
I looked over and one of my cats was hanging from like 6 feet up. While the others were attacking it. So I was like, hey, Beast Mode. My cat just went Beast Mode on the other cat. It was nice. Hope Beast Mode's doing well. I see his channel's doing really well. I fucking saw like 1,000 views on some of his videos. Congratulations, Beast Mode deserves it. Those goddamn long streams. Would you guys knock it off? Stop it. All right. They're excited we're back too, people. Everyone's excited we're back. All right. Are we ready to get to call 144?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. This is a 2 or 3 days later, so I think within the same week, but it doesn't really matter back then. He did this show so often back then. And did you hear the news? Did you see the clip of Howard on Who Are These Podcasts?
Did I? Yes.
Yes. Isn't that amazing? My mind was fucking blown.
What happens? What is it?
It is, but it also isn't, because it's like it's only confirming what we all knew already. We
gotta pull that and play that for next week. It's
sad.
We'll just talk about it.
It's sad, but it also is just confirming.
Howard talking like I know, but I don't know.
No, okay,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Howard basically, for once, after an interview, checked in on like what the internet said about the interview, because the interview was great. Everyone's gonna love it, right? Yeah. Well, he finally ran into the buzzsaw that was his criticism, online criticism.
Oh, you just realized that everybody kind of hates him now?
Kind of just looked out and saw the torches and pitchfork, which makes no sense.
That part is hard to believe. Yeah, I don't.
No, whatever. I don't think it is, Luigi. I think that you can create a bubble around yourself once you have wealth so fast.
Yeah. All right.
And people that are like, who over there has balls? The one guy that had sort of balls moved to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And said, I'm done with this shit because, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the other guy moved to Vegas. Like, all the guys with balls left because they got tired of saying yes, daddy, to everything.
Did he say he was going to change anything, or what did he say?
No. Okay, so basically he saw it, and then he came back on. He's like, oh, my God, Robin. We're sort of hated.
Well,
and then he asked,
hold on. I think you need to give a little bit of the context for it to make sense to DJ Electra.
Ahead. Please fill in the
no. I mean, the thing was they did a funny bit that turned out funny because they brought in a guest. They brought in Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, who did something funny. He
was funny.
He was great. Yes. He was great. So someone chatted, wow, finally something funny on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically Howard goes. And then Howard does this thing where he has a discussion on air going, why don't we just delete those negative comments? Which, by the way, I'm not saying we don't delete our comments here. We put them up and say people love us. Like, we make it content. But I'm saying if that's what you want to do on your channel and your world, I don't really have a problem with that. Remember,
it's your right. It's your right to do.
It's like the Stu Gotts rule, but a little more, because the Stu Gotts rule is Stu Gotts from the Dan Le Batard show. When he would look at social media, he'd see there'd be like 100 comments, 2 would be good and 98 would be bad. He would retweet the 2 good ones and then just ignore the 98 bad ones. So it was just this mental thing that he did. And so over time, if you just look back on his page, it's like this guy stroking himself. It's like the amount of self-stroking is crazy, but it's like an antidote to those guys because they eventually, every single hater, stopped sending him anything because they just know you're Stugatzing it. And then that became our Stugatz rule where when we're starting out, these trolls are around, just fucking ignore them, you know? Words can't hurt you on the internet. Anyway, but I think if you take that out a step further, then you get into a weird place where it's like, well, let's just ban them so I feel better. So my ego feels better. Like $400 million in the bank account don't make you feel better, then you need that shrink. You got to get a refund, bruh. Like you got to get a refund from that shrink because that shrink has done you no good.
So Howard just kind of doubled down with it and said like, oh, well, they're wrong.
Well, no, actually, this part is the connector that I found to be the most shocking, is that he was apparently having a conversation with Jimmy Kimmel about this specific thing. So that
Jimmy
there,
Kimmel too.
Yeah, so that there is another layer to this story that I don't think got delved into enough.
It's like, but Jimmy does it too.
But also it bothered him. But also it bothered him so much that he's having a private conversation about it.
Listen,
listen. And so,
Jimmy. I know you're burning a Louis Vuitton bag for warmth right now, but let's talk about how these guys are mean to us online. My God, come on. And that wouldn't even matter if this was some 2-bit schlub or Aaron Imholt.
Or me.
Or us. We even get it. We get it at this low level. How does he not fucking get it? How do you not get it, Howard? How? Anyway.
Yeah, so Jimmy Kimmel's the one who encouraged him. He goes, why don't you just get rid of it and just keep all the positive stuff? And so then he just outs Jimmy Kimmel as telling him that, and he says, I'm going to follow Jimmy's example. I mean, dude, it is so fucking layered, that thing. But at the same time, I drive myself nuts if I try to analyze it. But at the same time, all it does is just confirm what we all knew 10 years ago. It's over. It's done.
Well, it's not listen, I'm separating a douchebag, whatever, no personal thing. I'm just the content. Like what happened to the person that was before? Because you know,
we don't know. We just don't know.
Because here's the thing. We all miss it. If we didn't
Is it
care,
like low testosterone or something? He lost his teeth?
Well, I think it has to do with just immense wealth and fame. He held on longer than most famous people do. If you actually look at this rationally and you look at the scope of his life, he held on longer than most rich and famous people do at being a normal, quote unquote, normal, at least talking normal, at least sounding normal, doing a show. I mean, he was rich in the 80s. You know, he was extremely rich in the 90s. Real, like godly rich in the 2000s. So, I mean, now he's just, now it's like a billionaire. But even at the time when like the show was at the best, he was more comfortable than any man could ever be, right? And so why not just listen? Here's the adage I think we need to live with. You will live long enough to see your free speech idols turn against speech. You know, if you kind of look at it, Howard Stern, not a free speech idol anymore. He was my free speech idol. He's turned against free speech.
Yeah,
a
complete turn. Yeah.
Not an idol, but a guy that kind of, when I was looking at the internet early on, was like, wow, that guy's real. That Ethan Klein guy. He took fair use to court, and he got that for us all. So we can do this shit. And now you look at him, and he is fucking as cancel culture as it gets. It's almost like human beings aren't able to be consistent on this through a lifetime.
No,
we
will that is
yeah.
it. 100.
We'll
that
break.
Sums it up.
We're gonna break. We
Sums
cannot.
it up right there. Yeah.
We're not robots. We're eventually gonna reach a breaking point to where, okay, this thing I said I could handle, I can't anymore. If we're just honest with that in the beginning, maybe it deflates that, and maybe we can handle it longer. What show is this?
The commenter was a dabbler. I wonder.
His name was Hellraiser69. He shows up in Uncle Rico chats and also in
he shows up to steal your soul.
In Who Are These Podcast chats. But yeah, again, I'm going to drive myself crazy talking about it, but I have a theory that I don't think is even all that much of a hot take. I think it's everyone else's theory, and I think this really kind of enforces the theory, which is Howard, as much as he paved the way and carved out this niche for himself as an innovator and, fighter for free speech, he didn't like it. He just knew there was money in it. And then finally one day was like, I'm tired of flexing this muscle. I need to stop it because once I retire, I don't want to be remembered for this. And that's where you saw him starting to hang out with the Hollywood elite. Julia Roberts, Jennifer Aniston, Jimmy Kimmel. He starts making friends with them and he's like, you know what? You guys are loved. And it all started when he went on America's Got Talent. He wanted to revamp his image because he was tired of being the rebel, the asshole, because in my opinion, as much progress as he made for free speech and as great as he was and as amazing he was, he just didn't like the idea of being known for it. My opinion.
Yeah. Also,
and
I
he's
remember
not a billionaire. He's only worth $650 million. I checked.
Fucking look at this.
He's my neighbor at the Hamptons. He's my neighbor at the Hamptons. Yes.
Women in a man's pocket. 5 seconds in. I wouldn't fuck him. He's not a billionaire. Girl. God damn it. I would say this. Someone put in his head, because he said this a lot, and I remember him saying that what would be the craziest, wackiest, and wildest thing Howard Stern could do? Go PG. Oh, isn't that crazy? Like, someone got that idea in his head and made it sound cool, and it just isn't that cool of an idea. You had a cult following, and you sold it out. That's another way to describe what you did. And instead of then going, well, I'm going back to the cult following, I'll try to rebuild this brand, you just stayed with the Anistons.
I think the craziest thing that he could do is come on this show. You want to get in touch with your fans again? Come hang out with us. That would be the best way.
She's just such a cutie pie.
I agree.
Come hang out with a bunch of cartoons.
We could introduce you to the real fucking world again, Howard. Come on over.
You know what's funny is if I met Howard Stern, I would be like, hey, great, nice to meet you, Howard. Can you introduce me to Richard Christie? Yeah, whatever, Howard. Great, nice to meet you.
Oh,
hey,
you would not. You
have
would be
you?
So awesome.
Tell me what it's like. Tell me what it's like to work with Richard.
You would be so
it's a fun game, Electra. If you met Howard Stern, what would you talk about? If you were on a plane next to Howard Stern, what would be the icebreaker?
How close was Wendy's drawing of your penis?
Oh my God, that's a good one. He would love that. You've won. You're on the show now. You're on the show now. Got this thing on the show now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I would, of course.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on, you didn't ask me. I'm going to say mine.
I'm sorry. What would you say if you met Howard Stern?
I would say, you remember that time Hum was on the show? And he'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, that was awesome.
Was that cool?
That was really
awesome.
cool.
And that would be the end. I'd be leave him alone.
I want to address something that I'm seeing in the chat, though. This is because this is a conversation that actually gets me a little heated. Talking about Marcy, and what Marcy did to the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her for
Casey.
Yeah, well, I've evolved. People can evolve, Electra.
She is Howard's employee. She is not Howard's boss.
I agree. That was my take, Electra. Okay. Fuck her. Fuck. What was her name? Darcy? Fuck Darcy.
Marcy Turk.
Marcy, too. Fuck them both.
I don't understand how anyone blames her for the PC image, because she was hired in order to pursue the PC image according to Howard's instruction. You can't blame her. It's like blaming soldiers for what Hitler did. Hitler was the one giving the orders. Howard's the one giving the orders, and she is his employee. It was Howard's plan to do this all along. Any blame on her is misplaced, I think.
Didn't some soldiers get convicted though of war crimes and stuff?
They did because they didn't resist.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, if you had 43 minutes on the Hitler mention, you win.
And you know what?
You win Hitler bingo. Hitler bingo. Play it with all your podcasts. Also,
YouTube gives you one. One
yes, they give you one. They give you one. Just like the I will not go any further with that. But so put a button on the end of this is almost as if Larry Flint sued a paper for writing something bad about him now. It's like we've seen all our heroes from the past now become shallow little snowflake. Larry Flint.
Larry Flint sued somebody for writing an article about him?
So see, he doesn't pay attention. He doesn't.
I think he said it would almost be like. If
I was like, what? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay.
the
That
man
is
who
a
took
great
a
analogy.
bullet.
Yes.
The man who took a bullet for free speech, like suing someone because they said something naughty about him in a paper. Like,
got it.
If you are, so that means I'm too old. But if I would have started earlier, at some point in the future, I'm going to be like, ban them and burn all the books. It just happens. What is that point that breaks people? That is something that should be studied. Let's get back to Eric. We got a lot of calls. Well, 2 more calls. All right, ready for call 144. Does anyone else have anything to say?
Balls.
All right, moving on. And thank you for keeping me intellectually consistent, Electra, with my opinions. Thank you. Here we go.
Gigantic titties.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning. Did you watch American Idol?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Who do you feel was the best contestant?
Well, definitely not Blake. I think it will probably be him going home tonight.
No, I think Lakeisha will be going home.
Really?
Well,
Yes, I do.
Based on performance?
Yes.
That was kind of my second thought.
All right.
I'm dying to hear your third thought.
Except we don't have an hour. Eric, what can I do for you?
Well, I was also calling to see if you guys had gotten contacted by anybody because of, me talk about wanting a job yesterday.
Gary, did
Not
anyone
desperate.
Was there
contact
a
us?
flood of calls?
Or even one where someone wants to employ Eric the Midget as perhaps a greeter of some kind, or...
Would you work at Walmart?
Hello.
I don't know.
Oh.
Eric,
Yes.
the answer is not a one.
That's it.
There were actually,
I
that's
need to
not true,
see your
Gary. There were a
receipt.
bunch of calls interested in hiring you, but they all ended with this. Not.
Well, I hope, Eric, someone does call, honestly. I would like to see you working.
Yeah, but why not set his sights a little lower, like at a Walmart or something, not an arena or
Well, he's suggesting ideas.
one of the Maloof hotels?
Well, if you're going to suggest ideas, you want to suggest Walmart or a Maloof Hotel. You know what I mean?
And by the way, to Mark Freakins, the name Maloof is Maloof, not the way you spelled it yesterday on your site.
Luigi, what does
Yes.
that remind you of?
The spelling, John.
Yes. That's you're writing bad shit about me? No, not reading that. There's a spelling error. That was one of the most annoying things about John, I think. If you're really get down to what really annoyed me about John is that someone would make a goddamn good point and put their fucking hard-earned money up for it, and he would just brush the point off, brush the person off. That would drive me nuts. And that's why we all loved him till he left, never to return. Except he returns every other fucking week.
Yeah,
Go
he's
away.
returning.
Really go away.
Good.
Hey, Eric.
People have all these ideas about John, and I'm not in the Dabbleverse or anything, but a great idea is someone needs to make a misery with John as the author character, and someone, a super fan, finds John's body bloated and on the side of the road after a drunken car accident, drags him home, makes him write comedy. Finish the squeegee joke. I don't know how to finish the squeegee. Finish the squeegee.
Clay
We
Dabbler.
should make that. Did you?
Yeah,
You know that
Clay
the
Dabbler.
Dabbleverse is having a film festival. We should make that film.
That would be
No.
good.
No, just enter the R. Kelly song and my middle finger. We'll call it.
Okay.
Have you been contacted by... we got an email last week. A guy who runs this thing called the Exotic Erotic Ball has been contacting Eric to appear in Eric...
Oh, we are at the Exotic Erotic Ball, baby. We're there. If you know, we're there. So this is a porn event, not sort of like an AVN Awards. You got best dildo in the ass. I mean, this is hardcore, baby. Exotic Erotic Ball.
Best gangbang.
Best multiracial gangbang.
There's a best anal.
Dark.
Yeah.
This gets dark. Now, so we're talking about jobs for Eric, right? Well, here we go. Keep that context. Eric, up to this point, good boy. Good little boy. Remember, only touched his penis once, a nurse, while putting a catheter in. Kissed a girl once and touched boobs once. That's it. That's this man's history. And now they're asking him to come and be the fucking grand marshal of the porn parade. This goes from 0 to 200 like that. And so
They're asking him to be a dildo.
Gonna be a sex toy. And he's like, this intrigues me. Say more.
Eric refuses.
Why?
I don't want to work with a cokehead.
A cokehead?
Can't say that.
He's not a cokehead.
He exhibited clear signs of it when I met him at Killers of Comedy.
Exhibited clear signs of being a cokehead might be one of the funniest things Eric ever said.
Wow.
Because that's how they used to tell radio people to say someone's not crazy. Tell them they're exhibiting the signs of someone who's crazy. And Eric just naturally did that. He has like a natural PR inside of him, which I found
that is funny.
No.
What are the clear signs of a coke?
I don't know the gentleman, but you can't make accusations like that.
Artie's a little scared.
he's wearing a pig nose. He's trying to convertible around.
Hey, we got a celebrity in the chat.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Hey,
Oh.
the real Catalano TV. Hey, Luigi and Electra. How are you? Oh, yeah. Hey, Hackeride. Hey, Joey.
I don't know if I like getting third billing on that, Joey, but hey, Joey, it's good to see you. The real Catalano TV. So many Catalano TVs. It's hard to keep them straight. You know what I look for?
Blowing up.
Look for the real one. That's how you know.
The real one? That's how you know.
That's how you know. Yeah, it's pure. That other stuff, that might have fentanyl in it. Nope, I don't like that. I need the pure.
You know, I sat right next to Artie. I didn't know he was a cokehead.
What did you see,
Well, it's
Eric?
heroin. It's different.
He kept asking me the same damn question. Oh,
I mean, maybe Howard and Marcy or Darcy had a point. It's like I sat next to a heroin addict for 20 years. Can we do a Disney show? I want to feel better about myself at the end of the
over
day.
and over again every time he would.
Doesn't make the guy a cokehead.
Did you answer his question?
Yeah, I answered it.
What was the question?
I wasn't interested.
What was the question that he asked you over and over again?
If I would do the, erotic, exotic.
Well, he's trying to convince you to do it. It doesn't mean he's a cokehead. You don't have to disparage the man.
Boy, you persistent. You have no offers, and one offer that you get, you immediately, discount the guy.
I need a job. Well, here's a job. You're a cokehead. Get out of my office. Okay. Well, Jesus Christ. That's one way to handle it, Eric.
He's a hardworking guy putting together a big event.
What did he want you to do?
To be like the Grand Marshal of.
Oh, my God.
He wanted to cut me open and put these balloons inside of me. I told him, I don't think that's right.
Well, that's exactly
You
what
think
you're
they give
looking
the
for.
Grand Marshal of the exotic erotic ball like a big staff that he has to like? It's just a giant dick.
I don't know why I'm picturing this because there's no way it has the budget, but I'm picturing like the Rose Parade and like Eric's just looking around at all the balloons and being like, I know this is a trick. This is a trick to get me into balloons.
And like the Grand Marshal, he has to wear one of those drum major hats and a cape.
For. You want to be a greeter, here's an event. Okay, granted, it's not the Maloof brothers. But the gentleman is being persuasive, yes.
He sent me an email. He said, in every case, the little fucker has turned down opportunities that since October 2006 could have paid him over $8,000 in cash.
Wow.
And VIP tickets for him and his friends. He just said, I want him to be the Grand Marshal of the exotic erotic ball. And
you're disparaging the guy. I mean, for Christ's sake, here's a guy offering you work. He's a hard-working businessman. He's able to put together $8,000. He's no cokehead.
When I talked to other people about this guy, they said the same thing. That they said
Who does that
he
sound
like he showed clear signs.
Stop
Who
it.
are you talking to?
Stop talking to everybody.
Law enforcement agent?
And what
Johnny
if he...
for one. And
Johnny, of course. It's always good. Eric, that guy right over there, he's a cokehead. He's a classic cokehead. Look at that. He's going into the Mormon church, Johnny. That's what he wants you to believe, Eric.
That guy's a cokehead. You want to know how? He sold me cocaine.
I have the receipt, Eric. That's how I know. It has the store's name on it.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny.
You know, Howard, I know this guy. He's actually a friend of mine. He's a good guy, like a regular...
Everyone, Luigi's favorite, Richard Christie.
guy. I don't know what the hell Eric's talking about.
Because Eric really doesn't want to work. Here's a job where he's going to get to be a greeter and the Grand Marshal. I hear the words $8,000. That brings a lot of money. I mean, we have guys licking balls for $5,000.
Well, I heard that when Eric, I don't know if this is true, but
they really did.
And Howard, many decades later, YouTube streamers will do it for a red super chat, just one.
Yes.
We'll lick whatever balls or jump in whatever pool of water you want.
For a thumbs up, they'll do it. A like
and share, and I will kill for you.
But I heard when Eric first started talking to them, Eric demanded that he gets $25. He was like, I want $25. And the guy was like, well, I'll pay you a hell of a lot more than that. Like, so the guy's trying to help Eric out and give him more money.
Eric was shaking him down to be the grand master of this parade for $25.
Wait,
and the
no.
guy was...
I don't get that. Is that what he said, or was he saying he wanted $25 for a phone call to talk?
Well, that would be amazing. But no, I don't think it was that. Eric is just a bad negotiator. And he's like, give me $25. How many whores will I be around? All right, I'll do it for free.
Wow.
I never said any price to him. Said that's right there. You know, kind of owes something.
Well, if the Maloof brothers are listening, whatever.
Would you take $5,000 to lick Sal's balls? Because I could totally raise that.
No.
You wouldn't even have to get out of your chair, Eric.
Would not do that.
If Eric ever did get a job at a Maloof hotel.
If you're keeping score on your scorecard, would not lick Sal's balls for $5,000. Would not. All right, that might come up.
Despite not having to get out of his chair.
Yes. You just roll up, licky lick, and roll away.
Well, here's what it would sound like.
Hello, and welcome to Maloof Hotel, sir. May I help you?
Yes, I'll need my bags checked, please.
Yes, we'll get those right away. Midget! Get in here!
We've heard this before, but it's always good to hear it.
What is it now?
Take this man's bags, Midget, and make it snappy.
My power chair is jammed. Can't get this thing going.
Tie that luggage to the back of your chair and beat it. Hurry up.
What did I get myself into?
Front desk, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi, I need some bath towels right away, please.
We'll have them up in a second. Midget! Drop those bags and grab some towels!
I can't reach the towels in the linen closet.
Now that I think about it, that's where the porn is. It's behind the towels in the linen closet. This is Eric with yawn out of the house trying to get it with the stick. He's up there trying to whack at it. Both ways. Whack at it.
God damn it, grab your stick and knock the towels off the shelf. Hurry up!
I gotta use this stick and get that towel down. Oh no! Not the paint can!
You incompetent little bastard!
I want out of this business partnership.
Jan comes home one night. Eric, where you at? All the lights are off. Goes into the closet. Eric's just dead on the ground because he fell and broke his neck trying to reach for the porn.
And he's covered in porn. He's
covered in
VHS
DVD porn.
VHS boxes.
Eric Lynch was found covered in porn, in dirty porn. $2 from Joe Black. Skull.
Oh, go ahead.
Richard's my favorite. Thank you, Joe Black.
I was going to say Richard's my favorite.
It's not my favorite, but I like him. Richard.
I do love Richard. I mean, it's funny. Sal used to be my favorite.
Yeah,
and
Sal's my favorite.
I mean, Sal, God, it's funny. I used to call into the show and try to convince the call screener that I could speak fluent Sal. Like every time he would have those moments where he couldn't speak right, and he'd like get all fumbled up and act like an idiot, I'd be like, I know what he's trying to say, but I never got through.
You know why Sal and Richard are so unique? No, what's that sound? Electra, was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Hold on a second there, Sophia. You know why both Richard and Sal are super unique?
Why is that?
because they are both lolcows and talented content creators. Both.
Oh, yeah. That's
simultaneously. A Venn diagram, a perfect circle of a perfect lolcow that you would watch and be like, that guy's weird. Oh, my God. And then also the stuff they create as art is as equally funny and awesome. I mean, that is such a rarity.
They were borderline idiot savants in which like they couldn't touch their own toes because they couldn't find them, but man, could they deliver on the comedy.
That's right. And now we will play the Super Chat song for DJ Electra. But you played that one. I think that was the wrong one. This is what you want to play.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
We got one from Joe Black. There he is.
I think he's a good dancer. I think we got a super chat. We got a super chat.
That's right, folks. You too can become a regular dancer. Just super chat us every once in a while. You know, give us some ducats. Even though Mr. Richie Rich over there has a second house, that doesn't help our super chats, bro. All right.
I don't really have a second house.
Well, you gotta let people know that because they just put the wallet away. He lives in squalor. His children are starving. Anyway, here we go.
I live next to Howard Stern in the Hamptons.
Oh, see, we're fucked again.
I don't like that. It's not how it would sound.
It's not how that
idea
would
of what it
sound.
might sound like. Well, if I was you, I would look into that job. If the offer's still on the table, even though you disparaged your boss, I would have to say that, you have no evidence of what you accuse this man of, and he's giving you a legitimate business offer. And you know what?
What difference would that make anyway, as long as he pays the bills?
And quite frankly, it sounds like a fun gig to be around all that eroticism.
Sure.
All right. Thank you, Eric. I didn't know he had a job offer.
All right. Bye.
Bye for now. That's all I can say. What is that?
He's already gotten a call. Are there any calls? Yeah, the one you turned down.
All right.
All right. No music, apparently. Great call. I forgot the music there. Call 144 is...
In the books.
It's in the books, people. It's in the books. All right. American Idol talk. ETM doesn't know if he'd work at Walmart. ETM correcting Mark Friggin spelling, i.e. Stut Joe. Exotic erotic ball, Grand Marshal. I'll do it. Listen, guys. It's a sacrifice, but if I have to, I'll do it. You know, surrounded by titties, I think I can handle it. 8K in cash is what Eric turned down. That's a great piece of factoid right there that, is interesting, which he will eventually not turn down those gigs anymore. Richard Christie's nod of approval for the cokehead. And ETM wouldn't take, I'm sorry, Eric, almost fucked that up for you, would not take 5K to lick Sal's balls.
Would you?
Yes. How long? Well, hold on. No. How long? No. Of course not. That is gross. I don't need $5,000 that much.
Good.
But I'd get to meet Sal. You're saying I could hang out with him afterward a little bit?
No, he doesn't want to talk to you afterwards.
No, of course not. Then why would I have anything to do with that guy? Of course not. That's ridiculous. All right, guys. Are we ready for call? Oh, I think we got a super chat. I heard a little ding. That's right, folks. We have a monetized channel here, but, give liberally because we like money. And we like the titties, and titties cost money. Mm-hmm. And now, the super chat.
Wait, did we show it? Oh, there you go.
Dupa, $5. I was happy Richard up being a decent drummer. He's decent. My God, he's a great drummer. Remember when they set up a drum set and had Richard play? Richard has some videos of him playing with the charred wall of the dam, some of the recording videos.
He is on another level of drumming.
Yeah,
he's really good.
He's amazing.
Oh,
amazing.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, speed death metal. And so you're like, well, I wouldn't listen to the music, but the skill behind it when you watch them is pretty phenomenal. It's pretty good. All right. Dupa Doo gets the song.
And I would listen to speed metal.
Well,
I'm going to see a metal show on... I think we got a super chat.
Everyone, give it up for Dupa Doo.
I think we got a
Kitty
super chat.
A.K.A. Bronson Pinchot.
Yes.
I think.
It's Balky Bataki Mule.
I think we got a super chat.
Thank you,
Doopadoo.
Yeah, she's got some. Yeah. She's got. What they got a little meat. She's got a little meat.
You know what I just thought about is for Friday when you guys are on Skeptical Robot.
Oh,
I need to go
subtle plug.
Yeah, I need to go heavy on the Teresa Caputo. This actually made me think about it.
Teresa.
Yeah,
and on helmet hair. Give me as much helmet hair as you
can
give me.
We're gonna go heavy on the Caputo.
Oh God! If there was video of Sal doing psychic shit, we should find it, and that should be something we should watch.
I think there might be actually.
Sal doing readings, I will watch 24/7. I will quit all my other jobs to just watch that.
Huh? I'm gonna look for it.
Stumped him.
Yeah, I think there might be. I'm gonna look for it though.
All right, guys, here we're up to the last call tonight. Call 145, May 9th, 2007. We get a lot of Johnny on this call. It's good. We haven't heard from Johnny in a while, so I let him get a little verbose. I let him talk a little, because one thing Johnny liked to do, he liked to talk. Apparently, his ring finger and his pointer finger were identical. This is mega talk. That is a joke. That is a callback from earlier today. Here we go. No sounds. I'm going to sing you into it. Here, help me. No, never mind. We're good. We'll
Johnny Prado wants you.
We'll just sit in silence. There we go. All right. Welcome to Call 145. I'm a gay papa.
Clear up something. He says Eric the Midget is a liar.
Okay.
Go ahead, Johnny.
No kidding. I didn't say he was all. No, that's not what happened. I told him he should take that fucking job.
Of course.
Little Johnny wanted to go.
Yeah. Eric the Midget was offered.
He said, I'll take him there. I'll take him over there.
Really the only guy that can shut Howard up. Like, Howard's like, all right, Johnny. And he's just like, right in Howard's face. No one was ever able to shut Howard up like Johnny Frotto was.
Yeah, Eric the Midget was offered a job for like $8,000 to host the Erotic Expo.
Well, that's the thing. I think is that that's where I think the guy freaked him out, because there was no talk of money. He was trying to get him to talk about money.
Well, and you never said the guy was a cokehead, right?
Fuck no, I never said that about nobody.
Right.
I never met the guy.
Right.
You know, he told me the guy was really jumpy. He said very cartoonish, like
Johnny knows.
Like a cartoon character. He was like bouncing off the wall.
Cartoon character? Who's more of a cartoon character than Eric?
Well, this is what I said. I said, Eric, look, what the fuck? The guy's excited.
That's all he wants. He wants to get things going.
This fucker. I'm telling you, you got to get him back on the phone. You know, he wants me to give him a job. I'm saying, what are you going to do, test choppers?
Is there something he could do for you? I mean, you got a big organization.
What?
Why don't you put him in a space capsule?
Why don't you mount him to a chopper?
Yeah, why don't you tie him to a chopper? And...
do the test like a test chopper dummy or something?
I don't know.
Into walls?
You don't have some kind of job for him in your organization?
You know what? I think that Johnny could have a job for him. If we give him the little Johnny, maybe he could do something. No. I make Johnny do everything. I don't even want to do nothing.
Talk to Johnny Jr.
Yeah. Fucking Johnny. Maybe
Little Johnny fucking guy.
Was that your son, huh?
Yeah, with a telescope he could go out there with.
Is he fucking around that kid?
This fucking Howard, this fucking guy, all he does is chase pussy all day, you know.
Your son?
Yeah, he's hitting that fucking mark, you know, where all of a sudden that's all it's really about.
Right, he's got to. What do you want to see him do? Settle down with some broad?
No, I don't mind what he's doing. I just need him to do more work. I'm
It's interfering with work?
Nobody's doing
that.
Fucker. You know, he's actually calling me up saying, call this person, call that person, you got to write this, send this email. What happened to him?
You hired him and he's giving you jobs?
I had him just to work for me like this. I figured it out. I must have done this a long 27 years ago. I must have made this kid. He's supposed to be doing all the work for me. Now all the fucker wants to do is drive around with the top down, cocksucker.
Well, I'll tell you.
He's our age now. He's like 45.
I met Johnny Jr., if you remember. I met him. And my God, that is a good-looking motherfucker. He is. Yes. I had to admit, I was like, "Holy fuck, this dude is handsome." I mean, like John Hamm style and level of handsome. Anyway, I couldn't help but
calm down, Luigi.
But
no.
God,
all right. He's
one of the
things.
One of the things I asked him. One of the things I asked him was, "Did you have to rely
What's your number?
Did you have to rely on your dad to get laid?" Or no. When Eric went to the bunny ranch, I was like, hey, did you have any for yourself? And he was like, are you kidding? He's like, I didn't have any problems. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I almost apologized to him because I was like, I see that you are very handsome, sir. I apologize.
Yes. He got offended by that?
No, he was totally kidding. He was totally kidding. He was totally fucking around.
He's like, I went into town and got 4 townies, and now I brought them back to the ranch, and now they work there. I recruit for the ranch when I go.
He's like, they asked me. No, I'm joking. But I mean, like, wow. I mean, you got to look him up. He was good. But I couldn't help but wonder what he must have been like being wealthy from a gangster family at 20 years old. And
making regular visits to the Playboy Mansion.
Making regular visits to Playboy. I was like, holy fuck, I bet this guy's got some stories to tell.
And his dad can talk, so you know his index finger and his married finger thing were equal size, so he could talk. It's genetics, people.
Tell you what, that's a phase with these kids. He should outgrow that by the time he's 84.
Yeah.
Well, that pussy chase.
And then you'll get to rest.
That's right.
I keep telling him every day he's in jeopardy every fucking day because I'm grooming the little kid.
Right.
That's right. 5-year-old. I took him the other day. It cost me $400 to get him a haircut.
Wow.
Because he didn't want his haircut. His hair was real long. Like his mother let his hair grow real long like a girl. I said, let him cut his hair like a little boy,
Hey, talk some sense into that midget. Hold on. Eric, here's Johnny.
Oh, here he is. Come on. Eric, I didn't advise you not to take the job. I told you to take the job. Because you remember little Johnny said, I'll go to the erotic ball, whatever the thing is. You didn't want to go. Because of what I said earlier. Because you think the guy's a cokehead. But that you can't say somebody's
What is that?
What is that?
Because he's excited.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then Johnny's a cokehead. He's excited.
Oh, bad. That would be a bad one in that case.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I get very excited. I think you got to go do it.
Do it, Eric.
Yeah, it's not like you have to hang out with that guy.
I don't want. I'm not going to. I'm not to look bad, but I am. I got to bring this up.
What?
I got to bring it up. Howard, I got Eric a ringtone deal.
Oh, really?
Eric, what did I give you the ringtone deal? It was before Christmas, right? Right. And did you ever sign the papers for the guy? No, because I couldn't figure the thing out. It wasn't clear. Then you take it to an attorney. This guy was calling me every day. Tell Eric to sign these papers, and it was a pretty.
You got.
Do you remember this, Luigi? Eric not signing these papers for the ringtone deal.
This sounds a little familiar. It's ringing a bell, but I think I need a little bit more to fully remember all of it.
This is some lolcow behavior right here. He has a deal, though, Johnny worked out for fucking 2 seconds worth of work for thousands of dollars, and he literally doesn't, he'll explain, but he doesn't know where to sign.
That's insane.
But he had been negotiating the deal for weeks, though, something like that, right?
Johnny had been, putting it together and keeping Eric in the loop, and at the end of the day, Eric just sort of like, fucks Johnny. But he'll tell you why.
Eric, a ringtone deal, and he can't figure out how to do it?
All he had to do was sign the papers.
You don't have to get him over to an attorney.
We waited from Christmas to New Year's to...
Eric, what else?
Go to an attorney.
Eric, what else do you have to do? Go get an attorney.
I don't have the money for an attorney.
If you sign the papers, you might.
You would. Oh no, it would have been. It would have definitely been very lucrative.
I can't pay the hundreds to make the thousands.
Yeah, hold on. Is this? I don't want to spoil anything. Is this the same contract where he finds out later he's supposed to do something that he doesn't want to do?
No, I don't think so. That's when he's more pro-contract. He's anti-contract at this point. I
think this might be it.
Hold on. It might be. I don't remember. I'm not that far listening ahead yet. But listen to the reason he gives. I mean, if this was your client, you'd be like, "My God, what do I do?"
I would have been already gone.
Because these guys are real big Stern Show fans, and they had a lot of people, and it was really, they really wanted them. It's been all these months now,
It's over. It's done.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Johnny.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there you go.
And now you're looking for work.
There it is, Eric. Could have been so fucking simple. That's the thing. I tell every day, Eric, sign the fucking paper for the guy. They're going to record your voice. They're going to do the ringtones, and that's it. Then you just get paid.
It's a fucking ringtone, fucker.
Yeah, already tell this motherfucker.
Fucking record it, you little fuck.
What's the matter with these people?
What couldn't you figure out, Eric?
Pussy.
Back in the old days, Johnny, you take a gun, you hit him over the head, and he signs the paper.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it would have been.
You pistol whip him.
You pistol whip the little fuck, and then he'll sign it.
You rap.
When I was listening to this, an image of, do you ever hear the story of Suge Knight and Vanilla Ice and how they got him to sign the deal?
Yeah.
Hanging him out of a... just thinking hanging Eric off a balcony.
Well, hold on. I sent you a private chat about what I think is going to happen because I just don't want to say it out loud. Read it and tell me if that sounds familiar to you.
I don't think it's it. I don't think that's it.
Okay.
No, it's not it. 100%
Okay.
because that was for, I remember the company that was for.
Oh,
and,
okay.
It was not this was the exotic erotic ball. Like, this was the Grand Master of the ball thing. This doesn't go too much farther than this call, I don't think.
Oh, hold on. We got a super chat.
Oh, hey, look at us. We're doing it. Prairie Judge for $2
for Johnny and Luigi's handsome wedding. Oh, I'm gonna tell you where I'm registered, Prairie Judge.
Well, Prairie Judge, you get the song. You get the song, and I think Electra's peeing. So you.
No, I'm here. I think we got a super chat.
It's Prairie Judge, everyone.
Prairie Judge, he's doing his little dance.
He's so judgmental, by the way.
We have someone.
I think we got a super chat.
Almost done.
We got a super chat.
Almost done.
I really got to shorten this song, huh?
We have someone in the chat. I'm sorry. I just saw the name and it just hit me like right in the gut. Peter North, attorney at law.
Oh, that's amazing. Don't be careful when you take documents from him. I'm just saying. Those documents have seed all over them.
Oh man, that hit me right in the gut. Peter North, attorney at law. That is good. That's
an
good.
Adult Swim cartoon. That's what that is.
Whew, man, like that one really got me.
I'm gonna take a deposition from across the room. Loads in your face.
Some piano wire around his midget fucking neck.
Is it professional to shoot loads across the room in a deposition?
If it pleases the court, I'd like to glaze my client.
Yes. From 8 feet, Your Honor. 8 feet, you say. Yes, Your Honor. 8 feet. If the jury will so oblige me. Oh, yes. The jury needs to see this.
And you say either your brains or your fucking signature is going to be on that piece of paper.
Nowadays, you can't even hit someone over the head with your gun.
Eric, tell him the other thing you wanted me to do. You know who he wanted me to call Donald Trump. I said, Eric, I can't even call Donald Trump. I don't know Donald Trump.
Eric, what do you want him to say to Donald Trump? Eric?
I don't remember asking for him to call Donald.
For a job.
They're on first name basis, by the
way. You wanted to work for Trump.
I was trying to ask Stern a couple of years ago about that, and I don't remember ever asking you.
No, you asked me. You said, do you know him? Could you call him? I can't call him.
Hey, Johnny isn't making this up.
Johnny didn't have an inside track to, in the old days, Johnny could have visited Trump and made him give you a
He
job.
could have sent somebody over to see him.
But now it's different these times.
Them days are over now.
Those days are over. There was a time when you could take Trump aside and say, listen, this is what you need to do.
This is what you got to do.
Your godfather.
All of your fucking carpenters are going to stop working.
Right.
Tomorrow
everyone's going to call in sick.
But what couldn't you understand about the contract, Eric?
Thank you, Robin. Thank God for Robin. Back on track.
Too many lines. There was lines where
too many lines. There were. Did you hear that?
Too many lines.
Professionally, now think as a profession here.
Tomorrow everyone's going to call in sick.
But what couldn't you understand about the contract, Eric?
There was way too many lines. There was lines where they would have to sign and lines where I'd have to sign, and there wasn't clear indication of what lines.
Can you believe in a contract, Luigi, between two parties? There would be a place for both people to sign. I'm lost. I'm throwing this. Imagine me throwing the papers up in the air and walking away. You have confused me. I'm not hiring a lawyer for you. I have to spend thousands of dollars to learn where a line is and what it means. Not doing it. I mean, come on.
Wow.
Electra, are you alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
What mine and what ones were theirs.
That's why you get yourself an attorney.
You didn't have the money for an attorney.
With contracts, you generally sign them. That's one of the
What's the matter? You don't trust Johnny? He knows.
Somebody could have helped you out, Eric.
Artie now will do the best Johnny impression for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Did you ask for help?
Yeah.
Who did you ask? You didn't ask me. I told you.
I asked a guy on the street, what is this line? He didn't know. What, did you ask for help? He said yes. Who helped him?
Yes, Jan. Yes, Jan.
Jan. Yeah, Eric, I don't know. Sign that line.
Yeah, I would go over it. It was pretty basic. It was pretty simple contract, really.
You sign on the line that's marked annoying midget fuck. And they sign on the line the people ripping off the annoying midget fuck.
And there you go.
And then it's a business as usual.
And then you're in business, you midget fuck.
There'd be ringtones with your name, with your voice on them all over the country.
Yeah, all over the country, people will be hearing your midget fuck voice, and you won't get a dime. You'll be in your fucking PJ pants jerking off to Deanne DeGarmo while Johnny and these fuckers who ripped you off are fucking on their speedboat they bought with your midget fuck voice. Get it?
Yeah, you got that one fast.
Get it a little bit? You fucking little fucking fucking your bed midget?
That's
Artie.
That's Artie. Artie is.
It is. He sounds different.
Oh, but he's doing Johnny. He's doing an
he's doing an impression of Johnny
Frotto.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
The best impression.
What is that picture there? What is that?
Oh, fuck. From some sci-fi. I just did classic sci-fi.
That's funny. That's good. Oh, I thought it was AI. All right.
Those are the kind of tits you want to send to an alien culture as a representation of what we got
I
here
agree.
on this planet.
Instead, what's happening? Instead, you're in your room in your PJ pants.
Pissing and jerking off.
Rooting for the A's who haven't won a goddamn World Series since the last fucking earthquake.
And trying to get rid of your gay porn.
Upset because fucking Zahara Balouf or whatever the fuck his name is got voted off American Idol.
Zahara Balouf. Okay, hold on one second.
What kind of name
I
is
need
that?
to make a shirt. Zahara Balouf.
Zahara Balouf. He mixed up 3 different people.
It is Sanjaya Malakar, and he got Zahara Balouf.
I didn't even think about Sanjaya.
Sanjaya.
See?
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, America. You gonna let him talk to you that
America.
way? What kind of world is this when he can talk to you that way?
I'm trying to say something.
Johnny, back in the old days, if a man disrespected
something, I was saying something. Is he on acid? What's going on with Eric right there? I was saying something, right? I was seeing something, saying something. Trains.
another man like that, what would happen?
Dylan actually did that on Friday on our show. He said something and just went, I forgot what I was saying. Because we were all drunk.
Dylan, stay off the lysergic acid diethylamide, please, my friend.
All kinds of, the blowtorch comes out.
Already look like a hippie. No hippie behavior.
You gotta get the blowtorch.
Blowtorch?
Yeah. You get out the fucking blowtorch.
Right to your midget nuts.
You're gonna roast some nuts?
Anybody want roasted nuts?
Let's blow with a blowtorch?
Listen, you're gonna sign the contract, right? Oh, you're not? Oh, really? Well, why don't we, let me have him alone time with Eric. Yeah, we're going to solder his nuts to his PJ pants.
The PJ pants and the nuts will become one?
Yeah, we're going to meld those 2 fuckers together. And then he'll sign and say whatever the fuck you want to the ringtone.
See, it's like my uncle would say, if we put you in the trunk and hate to sneak you into a drive-in movie.
Fuck, we could say, we put Eric in the glove compartment.
Let's go back to Eric the Midget. You going to let Artie talk that way to you?
Yeah, Eric, come on.
You might
gotta
have something to say now.
You got to have a comeback.
Artie, I'm surprised you weren't mistaken for a manatee down there in Miami.
There you go.
That was a good one.
That was good.
You motherfucker. Next time you go to Miami, you're lucky the Dolphins don't use you as a football.
Actually, you hit below the belt. Artie was mistaken.
Laces out.
For a minute.
I mean, you don't say something true. That's fucked up.
Einhorn. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah.
They blow that whistle when the manatee come by.
Now I just see Eric in the shower after kissing Einhorn, washing himself furiously with his homophobia.
Why can't I remember the other name? Einhorn.
Einhorn is?
Einhorn is
Einhorn. Yeah,
no,
I don't remember.
Wait, I don't remember.
Go to Florida, Eric. You're lucky Dante Culpepper doesn't throw you in a post pattern.
Right.
Can you believe this fuck talking this way to Eric the Midget?
Finkel is Einhorn.
Finkel
Einhorn's
is
Finkel.
Einhorn.
Yes. It was another Jewish name. I couldn't think of it, though.
Would you allow that?
Never. Eric's really got to stand up on this fucking thing.
I think he is standing up. We just don't realize it.
You believe this?
Eric, any more of them dreams or no?
What, the wet dream?
Yeah.
The pee dream?
He says he peed his bed. He didn't have a wet dream.
He stopped himself.
He claims.
He claims.
Any more of those
Let me ask
dreams?
you a question. How many of you fucking guys over there got a call about this? About a fucking somebody calling you up saying, hey, guess what I just did? It's so fucking weird and surreal that, you know what I mean?
You mean he called you, Johnny, to tell you he pissed his bed?
I'm the one he called.
Why'd you call Johnny, Eric, to tell him you pissed the bed?
Share that?
You know Johnny's a tough guy. He don't want to hear that.
I called him for other reason, and that just came up in conversation.
How did that come up? I'm still trying to figure out how it came up in conversation.
By the way, I almost pissed my bed last night. What kind of coffee you drink? How do you bring that up in conversation? Exactly.
I mean, did he blurt it right out?
Yeah. No, he said, guess what I did?
Guess those pajamas are yellow this morning.
And then what did he say?
He said I peed the I thought I was peeing in the bathtub and I was peeing in my bed.
In the bathtub? Both places are wrong.
Right, Eric? You said you thought you were standing by the bathtub?
Yeah.
In the dream?
I think so.
Why would you tell a guy like Johnny, a known tough guy?
Yeah, you call a girl with that information.
You know, I mean,
You call nobody.
You can't call nobody.
You call nobody with that information. Good one, Art.
You got to try and make Johnny think you're tough. You can't tell him you pay you the bed. I mean, Johnny's the wrong guy to go for sympathy for that kind of
Well,
thing.
a lot of these tough guys have these weird idiosyncrasies, you know what I mean?
Like if your son called you up and said he peed the bed, what would you say to him? You would kick his ass, right?
Yeah, absolutely, I'd have to.
I'd say, come here, let me see if I can fit your head in the fucking microwave. Yeah, Howard had a dream. He pissed in Clay Aiken's fucking colon.
Howard, you got to get that fucking little Johnny on there with the Riley Martin, but we can't tell him what we're doing.
Hey, a Riley Martin mention. That is, our streams have crossed.
If I called Johnny up, Eric.
He just said to get his son on with Riley?
Yes. No idea why. That never happened. But it's interesting when our worlds collide.
That's wow. All right. Wow. I would love to hear what that's about.
Riley was a mover and shaker in the Hollywood circles, you see.
Phil Q, stop it. Stop it right now.
Oh, we should be playing that song right now.
Oh, no.
Stop it.
I don't have access to Lonely Eyes. Otherwise, I would play it. I'm checking.
I hate all of you. I quit. Fucking song.
No, I don't think I have access to it.
Lonely fucking eyes. Oh, my God.
Oh,
I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much. I hate that fucking song.
It's gonna be in your head all night.
Yes, it is.
All right, back to Call 145.
I would tell him I just took 3 guys out. Yeah. That's the kind of shit I'd confess to John, right. And I need a cleanup crew. I wouldn't.
Not real fast, though, because I got very unreliable people.
I mean, Harry, you're calling him, telling me you peed the bed.
He can't do anything about that.
There's no cleanup crew for that. That's your own cleanup.
Hey, Johnny, I need a cleanup crew. Eric, who'd you rub out? No, I need my bed's wet.
Call the cleaner.
I left DNA all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, now I want a reshoot of Pulp Fiction. But instead of blowing that guy's head off in the back of the car, Eric pissed his bed, and the wolf comes over. So here we got a problem, Eric. I tried to stop. Got it a little. All right, we're gonna take this bed to the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, I need a guy to come over here and clean this up.
Hello, Mafia?
It was a pleasure working with you, Mr. Wolf.
You got a cleanup crew over there? Well, who rubbed who out? Hey, no, my man, the midget, peed the bed.
You can even do the bit where you give Eric the fucking, like, hockey or the kids' clothes, the hockey clothes, like the team clothes. Because they had to change the clothes because they blew the guy's head off, and he has to change his clothes because he pissed himself.
And Harvey Keitel is hosing him down in the backyard like John Travolta.
Oh my God! It fits perfect. How does that fit perfect? That is amazing. That is amazing.
Can you get the girl over there to clean up?
It's cold. That's cold. You should have thought of that before you pissed your PJ pants.
There's NA all over the place.
All over his PJ pants.
Eric, do you understand that Johnny is like a man's man? That if you're looking for...
So that girl at the end, so you guys... What does she say? So you guys
look like dorks. You guys look like dorks.
You guys look like dorks. Shut up. My PJ pants, I ruined
sympathy and looking for empathy, you don't call him to tell him about pissing your PJ pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to the wrong guy for a father substitute.
What do you do with that guy who lives in the apartment?
I'm a bad fucking father.
He's a bad fucking father.
Terrible fucking father.
Yeah, he talks about his own son. He calls him a stupid fuck.
You know what?
He is dumb, right?
That motherfucker.
You know who's a good father? Mark Harris.
So stupid.
Yeah, you want sympathy.
You're supporting him.
Johnny ain't no gay papa.
Hey-oh, there it is. The gay papa reference. All right. Electra?
Yes?
Now,
oh my God.
Do we want to do this now or do we want to wait again? I think we wait.
Dude, there's such a long backstory to it to explain like the real
We don't need it.
context
We
of
just one sentence each. Okay, we're going to do it. One sentence each. We each get one sentence.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking of my sentence. Hold on. What was that?
What are we doing? We're making up a sentence?
We're going to try to explain something to you before we
play
you
one
something.
sentence. All right, here's my sentence.
Okay.
Gay man marries old lady.
No, more than just old lady.
Famous old lady.
Gay
man marries famous old rich lady.
Okay, am I supposed to guess something?
No. That was my sentence. Okay. Now you know what the song's about. Make your sentence more what the song's about. Like,
okay. Gay man who married famous old lady wants the world to know how great he is
at
being a father.
Correct. All right. So gay. Okay, do you understand what's going on here?
No, I'm lost.
Yeah, there's a song we're gonna play you, and it was an iconic song for Howard Stern fans.
Okay.
But there's just so much backstory to it. We're trying to just summarize it because it is a funny song, but you have to really understand the person singing it.
But also you don't.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has the magic of being both of those. But I just want you to hear it on both levels. And so here is Mark Harris.
Yes.
I'm a gay papa.
Okay.
Listen to the lyrics now, Electra.
This was meant to be sincere, by the way. This was real.
This is real, not a joke.
I'm a gay papa, behaving so luxurious, watching my kids. I'm generous as well. I'm a gay papa. I'm funny and enjoyable. Sometimes I'm down. My children never know. So many gays. My parties were so colorful. Neighbors complain. They're jealous and insane. I'm a gay papa, and better than some straight father traveling around. And
there's a lovely couple right there.
Taking all my kids when they were young.
I dress them up in frilly clothes. Those were the boys, 'cause I mixed up all the toys. My girls are the ones who love me and they fight for me. The boys to defend the right for me being gay. I'm a gay papa. I'm a gay papa.
All right, again. Here we go. Blend it again. Electra. I'm crying. Your thoughts on a gay papa?
Wow. Well, he's definitely into himself.
Yes. And like, that's the thing. That was meant to be sincere.
That's why it's funny. You can
he
tell.
tried to release an album with other songs. And
He's going to start a gay movement.
Peter North, attorney-at-law, Martha Ray's family just killed themselves.
Everyone in that family just turned over in whatever grave they...
If that happened a long time ago, Peter North, attorney-at-law.
Anyway, I'm a gay papa, Electra. So now you get the reference. So when I was listening to this, I go, okay, we're going to have to stop the show and listen to that whole song because behaving so luxurious. Like,
that was a great line.
The second line.
And then better than most other dads.
better than the straight dads.
My favorite line was always, I'm generous as well.
As well. That's a great way to... Like, Martin Luther King was like, equal. And he's like, I'm better than all you straight fuckers, although I did put it in
holy
pussy
shit,
to make
that's
these
funny.
babies.
I mean...
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's finish up here with Eric. But yes, that is I'm a gay papa.
Prairie Judge celebrates 1 month of membership. Best song from the Final Cut. Thanks for being a member, Prairie Judge.
Thank you, Prairie Judge.
Well, he's asking, I think, what is the best song from Final Cut from Pink Floyd? We've had this conversation.
Oh, I was like, I didn't get it. Okay,
I think he might have been referencing that song, saying that.
Oh,
I don't know. I could be wrong, but
I'm gonna go Your Possible Past, song 2. I like that one. We'll have a different one. We'll have a new one every day.
The title track,
the date
Division
from this
Bell.
Call?
I got it somewhere.
Do you know the date for this call?
This call is May 9th, 2007.
Thank you.
The title track from Division Bell, honestly, has been...
Division Bell?
I thought that's what we were talking about. Fuck, forget it. I'm done.
It wasn't Division Bell, was it? It was.
I thought that's what. I thought that's what.
Final Cut.
No,
Different album.
now he's talking about Final Cut. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were saying the Final Cut of Division Bell.
No.
Oh my God.
Were you a fan of the Final Cut?
No, I actually don't know that one, but I was a big fan of Division Bell.
So good. Did you like The Wall?
Yeah, I've seen The Wall live, by the way. Yes, I'm a big fan.
If you like The Wall, then the Final Cut to me is just a continuation of that.
Interesting.
The dad keeps dying on that bridge in Enzio, Italy. Haven't we had this conversation? I swear I've had this conversation.
I think we have.
Okay. Yeah. He loves that bridge in Enzio.
Oh,
Okay,
we
back.
did today on Catch 22.
Okay, thank you. I swear to God that we have this thing where amnesia takes over, but that was so close. I knew it was anyway.
He's not behaving luxuriously.
No, never.
See, Artie even referenced that line. He's not behaving, and it's not luxuriously, which would work. He's behaving so luxurious. There's no Lee. It's very confusing.
You know, maybe you're right. You're onto something. He should call Mark Harris.
All right.
He's not witty and enjoyable.
Mark Harris will be there for you.
Howard, the show you did yesterday was the best show I've ever heard.
Thank you. I mean, I'm getting a lot of that.
It was the best show, and I got to tell you why, because I had all that same kind of shit when I was a kid, too.
Yeah.
Where our parents had to tell us about every terrible thing that happened in the world.
People seem to like that routine.
But the shit that was happening to us was like, very close. Like yours was at least they were talking about another country.
Right.
My dad would call and say, "You remember Uncle Billy?" Yeah. He's gone now. Somebody whacked him out last night, shot him in the back of the head. This is like he's locked over.
How old are you at that time? 5?
4. Oh, I was like 7, 8 years old. Oh, my God.
All right, Eric.
Yeah.
It sounds like Johnny wants you to take that job, but you decide, and let's see what happens. I got to go, boys. I got to go.
I'm going to talk to him.
Right.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
Johnny just complimented you on yesterday's show.
Yes, thank you, Johnny.
Last week's shows, they were stupid.
So there's the anti-compliment.
What the fuck?
Hey, Eric, let me tell you something.
None of us wanted to hear 3 straight damn days about Gary's party.
None of us wanted to hear it.
I didn't want to hear it either.
Hey,
I was
tell you
getting
what,
gang banged.
I know you can't relate to it. You've never been to a fucking party.
Oh, boy, Eric, I'm telling you.
This guy's such a piece of shit, Howard.
What?
What do you want to hear? 3 days of American Idol rehash?
Banter.
What do you want to hear us
Yes,
talk
he did.
about? Carrie Underwood's fucking twat?
Oh, you going to let him talk to you that way? Eric, well, you can't let him talk to that way.
Sorry we don't go over Ruben Studdard's fucking career.
Holy shit, Eric, I'm telling you right now.
Disrespect.
You know what, Eric? You're not going to be able to hang out with Johnny. You keep taking the crap like that.
Yeah, Eric,
You got to rub the tomato in Artie's face.
You got to pull a James Cagney.
You got to retaliate, Eric, somehow. I know you got one more before we get off the phone. Come on, give it to him, Eric.
I know if you were here, you'd wind up and punch me right in the knee.
Oh.
Tell him, Eric.
That may not be where I'd be aiming.
Oh. Saying you want to suck my cock?
I'm a midget Floyd Mayweather.
You're a perfect blowjob size, but you're not my fucking
Eric,
type.
he's Eric. You got to do something better than this.
Find me a chick midget.
Eric, in front of Johnny, you can't allow.
Yeah, really.
You can't allow this.
All right. You got give him one of them.
Artie, you only wish I'd be into that.
Oh.
The gay connotation.
That was a good one.
Nice.
Calling me a...
I think he just...
If you can hear, there's a couple things. Artie was very liberal with the fagola word back in the day, and so
Oh yeah,
just cut those out.
I think he just won.
This guy calling me a fucking...
Calling you a...
He called you right out.
Robin too.
You little fuck.
I painted you with the fruit brush.
Nice going, Eric. All right. See you guys later.
Yeah, take it easy.
Take care. All right, Eric, you win. All right,
You win, you little fucker. But we will meet again.
All right. Had enough? All right. Oh, you heard that one.
Idol's over.
All right. Listen, we had enough. We're going to take a break. We have a lot to get to. And we've just wasted a good half hour.
Hey, I'll fucking waste another half hour.
We'll be back.
I guess Eric will call us next week and say this show was stupid.
Right. He just likes to hear Eric the Midget stuff. All right, let's take a break. That's Eric. And from what I understand, he was offered a job, and he turned it down.
He was even offered a ringtone deal.
Yeah, evidently he couldn't get that together.
If this kid owned a fucking funeral parlor, nobody would die.
The line of the night. That is a great fucking line.
That is
Marty.
good. That's funny.
If this fucker owned a funeral parlor, no one would die. It sounds like a hacky, probably an old joke, but the way Artie tells it is hilarious. All right, let's call 145, and call 145 is...
In the book.
In the book. That's right. Johnny wants ETM to take a job. Eric got a ringtone deal, but wouldn't sign the docs because he has too many lines. ETM wants Johnny to call Donald Trump. Artie, or as he calls him, Donald.
But doesn't know why.
Doesn't know why. No reason. Just call him. Artie's Johnny impression is banger. ETM called Johnny to share he peed the bed. Johnny mentions Riley Martin. ETM hated last week's shows. Eric gets in a little roast battle, and we listen to I'm a Gay Papa, and that was call 145 in the book. Doesn't it feel good to be back, people? We're back and doing it. And we did it. And it is done. That's right. That's right.
In the books.
It is in the books. Well, no, we're doing it. We did it. It's done. I've been saying that now for a while. Keep up. All right, guys. Luigi, where can we find you?
Not at LuigiGreenberg.com.
We still haven't fixed that. Oh, my God.
We were supposed to last week. I forgot.
Can you, so basically you need to tell me when, because I'm just kind of always around, and if you give me a window, I'll be able to help.
Let's do unboxing Luigi, and we'll do it live on the air.
No, we'll do teaching Luigi Greenberg, like we used to do teaching Joey C. And we'll teach you how to create a goddamn link tree.
I like it. Let's do it.
So, but right now people can find you if they just search Luigi Greenberg on YouTube.
Papa _Electrico on YouTube and X.
But people, if you just put in
Robot?
Luigi Greenberg in there, way better. Because no one's going to Papa _ get out of here with that. Put in Luigi Greenberg, find him in the corn, and that's him. Him in the corn. You're looking for corn in him.
Skeptical Robot Fridays, and this upcoming Friday, special guests.
Losers. Bunch of losers, I'm sure.
Big announcement, special guests, Casey Day and DJ Electra.
I'm not impressed.
Oh, please.
You
are too.
You could do way better.
Yes. We were going to be talking about the tricks of the psychics.
Someone has reached the bottom of their bucket. And I'm looking up. Hi, I'm here. You need me?
Shut up, Casey.
So that's where you can find Luigi, and make sure you do that. And make sure you check us out on Skeptical Robot Friday. And tell us, DJ Electra, where can we find you? And I hear you have a new show coming out soon, too.
At djelectrafry.com. And, yep, doing a true crime show Wednesday with Andrea, our favoriteest mod.
We love all our mods equally, but we love tits,
we do.
Andrea. Yeah.
She was our first mod.
She was. You never forget your first big-titted mod.
That's right.
It's like your first time rubbing into a brand new pair of sheets on your bed. You know what I'm saying?
We got a super chat from Doopadoopadoo.
Heyo.
Welcome back. Looking forward to DJ E and Andrea's new show, Casey Day's new music, and Luigi's Skeptical Robot.
Right. We're all adding water to the pool. We're not just taking out water from the pool. I had this conversation, and thank you, Doopadoo. I had this conversation with DJ Electrify on one of my meditations. Being a commentator on YouTube, you tend to take a lot from the pool. You tend to we're going to take and watch this, and watch this, and watch this, and watch this, and comment on it, and it becomes very easy. And you forget that you also have to add back to the pool. And so, yes, creating music, doing new cool shows in an interesting way, whatever Luigi does, those are important. I'm just kidding. You do the same thing. And so we all add water back, try to create a little bit of original. I mean, we're listening to Eric clips. It's not. We try to make it as original as possible. But doing music, her show, Luigi's new shows. Add a little back if you're going to take some out, people. I want to see albums by everyone with the commentary. Just because, if you think of it this way, it's all like they're music critics. We're all music critics here, but very few of us pick up the guitar and are the music critics. So I'm saying, pick up your goddamn guitars. Let's do this.
And where can we find you, Casey Day?
Nowhere. I'm going back to bed. Leave me alone. No, you find me. If you're here, you have found the place. Just hit that subscribe button. If you feel like becoming a member, that's awesome too. It's a $2.99 or a $4.99 monthly fee. And it's the same stuff either way. It's just what level you want to support. We got a Patreon. You can get over there. We are going to be doing some movies. Some sort of movie watch. We've thought about doing the movie thing. We've tried to do the movie thing. We did the movie thing once and got a strike on YouTube, so we couldn't do it anymore. But we have a good angle for the movies that I think is unique, and so we'll be doing that. And I only have 6 movies, so it's not going to be like an all the time thing. It's just I like these movies. I kind of have a unique outlook on how we could watch them, and we'll be watching that on Rumble and then Patreon. And so, Electra. Are you okay with that? Because I just announced it. I didn't really talk to you about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it's just watching. Okay, it's just watching movies. That's all. And we might even invite this nerd over here for one of them. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I'm
Who, me?
Magnanimous. Yeah.
I was trying to do Beetlejuice.
Who, me?
Who me?
Who me? All right. Also, make sure if you're still looking for something to watch, you go back and watch today's Catch 22, which was a bang diddly banger. You can watch me and Electra sit and talk about dating and her yelling at me for being wrong. So
I wasn't yelling at you.
Well,
you told me to yell at you, but I didn't.
Oh my God, she screeched. Women, right? Am I right, guys? See, that's how it was for like 2 hours. So go check it out.
It was actually a very informative episode. I learned that there are vibrators that can be programmed with music.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah, yep. You can even draw a picture.
What?
You can draw a picture.
With a vibrator?
Well, it will vibrate according to the picture or something. I don't know. I read an article once.
I'm gonna make a Mona Lisa out of vibrator.
The first
release ink.
And we got a new member. Gray Alien just became a member. Awesome. Thank you, Gray Alien. Welcome to the Hack Riders, Trisexuals, and Green Boogers.
Green
and Daylords, which I don't know if I like yet. So,
Green Boogers, not bad. I like it.
Yeah, the boogers.
Green Boogers.
All right.
Hey, that's good. That's real good.
She did it. She solved it.
Man, I've really been like stretching my brain to think of something. Wow, way to go. That's really good. I like that.
And then now we all see the logo, which is a giant. Oh no.
Giant booger.
Okay, thank God she said that. What's the booger in?
A nose?
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't
say that. No, we're not
Why?
going down that road. We're not going down that road because we have many episodes of Riley to edit where we have to edit all that out. We can't then add it back in on our own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
All right, people.
What are we talking about? Did I miss something?
I've lost them. I'm 3 steps ahead of them. All right, people. Thank you, Howard Stern. Our final thank you. And we couldn't do this without you. We had a big discussion on this. One more thing I will mention, Luigi, and tell me what you think about this. I used to think, why doesn't a comedian who doesn't really, like Tom Myers, is just an empty-brained comedian, but can write something down?
No, I'm a big
hears?
fan. I'm a big fan of Tom Myers. I love Tom Myers, and I want Tom Myers to know that I'm a huge fan.
All right, enough ball. Just because his head
He's
looks
not
like
calling
a
me
ball
back.
doesn't mean you got.
He's not calling me back. Go ahead.
But I'm not here to shit on Tom Myers, although I will. But no, that's not the point here. The point is like if a comedian like that would listen to a Stern show back in the day, 4 hours of Howard, they could have written just an hour worth of material because Howard would actually do like stand-up comedy setups, and then you could kind of work out the punchlines, throughout the rest of the show. It wasn't like a stand-up comedy bit, but throughout the show, I just kept going, man, if a stand-up comedy person just changed a name here or there, changed a few things, you could have an hour good shit every day. Did you ever feel that vibe? That it had like a comedy writing under it could have been utilized more for a stand-up sort of way.
100%. It's part of my fascination with Howard was, and I've said it before, is that as a content creator, my brain is completely stressed and like out of juice trying to think up an hour's worth of content a week, where this dude was putting out 4 to 5 hours a day,
bangers every day,
and making it premium content. That was something that I just can't comprehend. But it's also part of the fascination of, in my opinion, why so many people are obsessed with John Melendez. He was surrounded by comedy, the most elite of comedy, and like fantastic levels of comedy, yet he never fucking paid attention.
Well, he was a null zone of comedy.
He just walked away and decided to disregard every comedic lesson that he learned and just decided, nope, I know better. And he is anti-comedy.
I think I have a theory that if you have to learn to be funny, it's already over. Game's already over.
Fair enough.
Like the learning to be funny happens when you're in that locker and you've zit-faced and you pre-ejaculated in class. Like, that's when all the bad stuff happens to you when you're a child and you're mocked. That's the training. That's the training right there. And so you can't then later get that. And John was always one of those guys that wouldn't stand for the embarrassment or the shame. He'd run. He was a runner.
Yeah, there you go.
So he would never get the lesson to get the funny. Like you do the bad thing, you get the cops coming over and you get the whole neighborhood watching at you. It's a terrible experience. But you learn out of that, like, to not take yourself so seriously, to have fun with shit, and you have a little fun with yourself. If you're always running and you never actually touch that part of it, you become scared to one day ever touch it. Like, your whole life will change if someone actually sees the the tower of lies that you have built. And that's what I'm thinking about when you're talking about John Aaron Menendez, whatever the fuck his name is.
There's your logo for the Green Boogers.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah,
That's
come
fantastic.
Greenbergers, pick any show. Huh? Watch, pick. Oh, see, no. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
Good.
It's not for everyone.
There's something there. There's something there.
If you don't use my snot for everyone, I quit.
That's good.
It's not for everyone.
Like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
The Greenbergers, it's not for everyone. Thank you. We did it. All right, everyone. We're back. We see
did
you
it,
this.
and we're doing it, and we've done it.
And we're done.
And now it's done. Yes, my God, he butchered that. Let me ask you this, Luigi. Are you free this Wednesday or are you free next Wednesday? I forget where on our schedule we were.
This Wednesday is free. This Wednesday is free.
It's free. All right. So chances are this Wednesday we will have a members only that I have already got scouted out in my head that is a very funny one that you will love to see. And we will also do pre-promotion for it. There's a hint. So it's going to be some funny stuff on Wednesday. Thursday, Riley Martin, you see. And then back to normal schedule. We are producing the Blind Mike Project this week, so look for that, unless he fires us, which he might do at any time. Pretty much the hammers, the Damocles is just inches from my skull at this point. But make sure also, after you go back and watch Catch 22 today, which you should go do, go watch Catch 22 from today. Go back and watch Blind Mike Project from today. It was a banger. And so we support Blind Mike. He supports us. And we're all a big family here. And anything else you guys want to say?
Balls.
Nothing else said at all.
Gigantic titties.
Right. One final last thank you to our wonderful mods, Doopa Doopa, Andrea, and Delta Zero. We love you all. I know we usually do a big dancing thing, but we did it with you guys. All right, we're done dancing. I'm tired.
Thank you to the mods.
All right, guys.
They're the best.
Have a great night. We'll see you next time on Unboxing Eric for Unboxing. See, I'm out of practice. For Unboxing Eric, I'm Casey Day.
And I'm DJ Electra.
I'm Luigi Greenberg.
And
bye
for now.
Thanks for watching Unboxing Eric.
Got a heart not size of his frame, always ready for his claim to fame. So small in stature but big with pride. From his words you just can't hide.
Hello, Stern.
Tiny guy with a big bark seat, always grumpy throwing shade at me. Eric screaming on the phone you hear, but we love that midget, let's be clear. In his world he's a mighty star, talking tough though he can't reach too far. Critics swear man, pick the last on. Johnny, you're up like an endurance bar. Eric's got his swagger in a world so grand, proving size ain't ever part of the plan. With his antics he steals the show, a little twerp but our love will always grow. Eric's world where he's the king. Every call we can't wait for the ring.
Bye for now.
You know what to do.